is Duff Dixon. I'm the owner of Ontario Gas Barbecue. We are the world's largest barbecue store located just north of Toronto in Concord, Ontario. I'd like to talk about the differences in barbecues, gas barbecues meaning propane and natural gas, electric barbecues, charcoal barbecues, and smokers. Of course, gas barbecues, and when we say gas, we refer to propane or natural gas. Propane uses the standard 20-pound tank, and natural gas gets hooked up to your house line. When possible, we recommend hooking up to the natural gas, more from a convenience standpoint. You'll never run out of fuel, as opposed to the propane barbecue where we do have the potential to run out of fuel and we have to go and get our propane tank filled. With a gas barbecue, of course, we have our control knobs across the front to control the temperature on the barbecue. It makes, of course, lighting it and controlling the temperature very easy. Just from its convenience standpoint, it makes it just so easy. You come home from work, you can fire up your queue, and you're cooking within minutes. With charcoal barbecues, of course, we have to use a natural fuel, charcoal. People think that it is inconvenient. It still only takes about 15 minutes to get the charcoal lit. So the big difference with a charcoal barbecue is, of course, we have to buy the fuel, charcoal. We have to get the charcoal going, and then we have to regulate the heat with the air vents that are provided on a charcoal barbecue to control the amount of air it's getting, therefore the amount or the temperature that the charcoal will get up to. And it's just a lot of fun. It's what the purists do. That's what you see in the television shows for barbecuing down south. So charcoal barbecue requires a little bit more work, but not much more than you would think to enjoy the taste of charcoal. Our primary market for electric barbecues would be condominiums, balconies, or places where there's a small area that the barbecue has to go. Electric barbecues will be restricted in their cooking surface size. They don't get much larger than about 20 inches wide by maybe 12 inches deep. The reason for this, of course, they have to be plugged into the wall, and they are restricted by the amount of voltage they can consume or use, and you can't make an electric barbecue 48 inches wide. There just wouldn't be enough power for it. So all the electric barbecues are small, mostly for empty nesters or small families on a balcony. They work great, but they are a good alternative to situations where you're not allowed to have a gas barbecue or a charcoal barbecue. Smokers are a completely different animal. A smoker is a method of cooking low and slow for a long period of time. So we're going to do ribs or a pork shoulder or a pork butt for, ribs can be 3-4 hours, and a shoulder or a pork butt could be 12-18 hours, depending on your secret recipe. This all has to be regulated and is preferred to be done in a charcoal barbecue for all that natural flavor. And that is a real passion that people are getting into in cooking these low and slow, the real barbecue from the south. So hopefully these tips will help you when selecting your next barbecue. And remember, keep the grill hot, and if you're looking, you're not cooking.